The only way to prepare for a Champions League final is Marbs, apparently. At least that seems to be the case for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. The German has whisked his squad away to southern Spain for a warm weather training camp at a time when it's actually pretty warm on Merseyside in all honesty, but the weather is only one aspect of Klopp's reasoning for the move. Klopp and his squad arrived in Marbella on Wednesday afternoon, and they didn't waste any time before getting on the bikes and out on the training pitch as the manager put them through their paces. Here's what we spotted from day one in the sun. Now the European Cup weighs a not inconsiderable 11 kilograms, and so it might pay to prepare yourself for lifting it should the opportunity arise. That seemed to be exactly what Jurgen Lovren was doing in Marbella anyway, as the defender hoisted a training aid to the skies and no doubt imagined what it would feel like to hold that trophy aloft and into the Kiev night. Actualize, Jurgen. Actualize. Now Virgil van Dijk isn't scared of anything, his 5 months at Liverpool have proven that. And it seems as though we can now add bike safety to a list of things that don't frighten the Dutchman, as he was seen leading the squad on a bike tour of the local area without a helmet on. Now the very cool Van Dijk is a man to be admired and emulated in pretty much every facet of his life, but we can't have this one. Safety first, Virgil. You've got a big game soon. Last weekend you helped your boyhood team achieve qualification for next season's Champions League. A couple of weeks ago you were in that team as you got into this season's final. This morning you woke up and made your way to the airport to head to Marbella. And then in the afternoon you got named in the England squad for the World Cup. You'd be smiling too, wouldn't you? Having been ruled out of Liverpool's final Premier League game of the season at home to Brighton, there were a few concerns about James Milner's fitness looking ahead to the Champions League final, but he looked in good nick on day one in Marbella. James is in the group and will be back in training later, Klopp told the Liverpool website. I think on Saturday or so we will see, or maybe Friday. Seems positive to us. Mo Salah looked in fine spirits in Marbella because, well, he's Mo Salah, isn't he? Fresh from the weekend of picking up yet more personal awards, the Egyptian stands on the brink of lifting the one-team accolade that he'll be truly remembered for at Anfield. If he can win the final for them in Kiev, it would surely beat all the personal gongs he could ever pick up. He might even get some of them named after him. Much has been made of the shortcomings of Liverpool's squad despite their run to the final, with the French players involved within it not deemed quite good enough by many. Alberto Moreno is probably one of those names that comes to mind, but at least he's always been a positive influence around the squad, and a man that the players seem to enjoy laughing with and not at. At least we think that's what they're doing, anyway. It might look like a holiday and a chance for the players to get a bit of sun on their backs, but there is only one reason why Jurgen Klopp will have chosen to take his team away for a few days: hard work. The German is a fan of these training camps at various points throughout the season. This one will represent valuable breathing space and time for him to work on just how his team can get the better of Real Madrid a week on Saturday and become kings of Europe. The real work starts now.